Belize, wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put the time in. Wake up, Belize. Voice our opinion and place your calling. WUB. Be yourself, see yourself. This is a show of people. Belize our hopes so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out is the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution. Yeah. Love, respect, unselfishness and cooperation. That's how we need to build a strong nation. We are the people to make the changes. We are the changes. WUB. And all the things that will happen like dark blue skies. And nothing make people get victimized. Let's work together for better. We got to unite. Belize, yeah. Wake up, Belize. Wake up, Belize. Another day, another. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put the time in. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Voice our opinion and place your calling. WUB. Get up, make every day count. Don't waste it, people. Do your part, play your role, get where you need to. You can tune in from work or in your vehicle. If you got a problem, pick up the phone. Why wait till the time calling is the show with no matter even if you're at home. Just call in. WUB. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na 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 na. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put the time in. Wake up, Belize, wake up, Belize. Voice our opinion and place your calling. WUB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is a show of people. Believe our hope so to needless reason. Nobody feel left out is the vibe we dealing. Let's find a solution.
Good morning and welcome to Creme FM and XTV's WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes on this very first day of July 2024, and it's also a Monday, so it's a beautiful way to start a brand new month, which is the 7th month. 7 being a number of perfection. My name is Katie Numi, Usher, and it is a pleasure to be here with you this morning. I hope you've rested well and are ready to take on this week. Before we get into the show, though, we have to give you the weather and the news. The news here is prepared by Creme FM and XTV's News Desk, and the weather report is prepared by the National Meteorological Service. This morning, our forecaster is Tyreek Matthews.
Good morning, Belize. Relatively moist conditions prevail over our area. The 24-hour forecast, skies will be sunny with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be generally isolated, except for a few more over the south this morning and tonight. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 88 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 93 inland and 81 up in the hills. The low temperatures for tonight will be around 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 inland and 68 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots and the sea conditions will be choppy. A low tide will occur this afternoon at 1:09, a high tide tonight at 7:28, another low tide just before midnight at 11:59, and another high tide tomorrow morning at 6:23. The sun rose this morning at 5:22 and will set this evening at 6:31. The moon will set this afternoon at 2:39 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 2:09. The outlook for Tuesday and Tuesday night, skies will be cloudy at times. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms will affect most areas on Tuesday, then mainly the south Tuesday night. In the tropical weather outlook, at 6 a.m., Tropical Depression Chris was located about 60 miles southwest of Tuxpan, Mexico. This system was moving to the west at 12 miles per hour with a maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour. Also at 6 a.m., Hurricane Beryl, an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane, was located near 12 north, 60.5 west, or about 125 miles east of Grenada, with a maximum sustained winds at 130 miles per hour. The system was moving to the west at 20 miles per hour. For more details on our forecast, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. With that, we end this morning's forecast for the Belize National Met Service.
The first private radio in Belize since 1989, Creme FM presents the news. Informative, accurate, current information, local, regional, and international news, weather and sports. And now, the news.
The National Meteorological Service is currently monitoring Hurricane Beryl, which intensified over the weekend to an extremely dangerous Category 4 status. It's already broken a record in that it is the easternmost hurricane and major hurricane of Category 3 level or higher to form in the tropical Atlantic during June, according to the National Hurricane Center in Miami. Beryl rapidly intensified into a Category 4 hurricane Sunday after first becoming a tropical depression on Friday, then a tropical storm early Saturday morning, and first hurricane of the season Saturday afternoon. As of 9 p.m. Belize time Sunday, according to the National Hurricane Center, Beryl was about 150 miles southeast of Barbados and was moving westward at 20 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour. Beryl was expected to cross the Windward Islands early this morning, then track across the southeastern and central Caribbean Sea during the next few days. By Friday morning, the system is forecast to make landfall anywhere from Belize to the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico as a Category 2 hurricane. There has been a slight northward shift in the forecast track, but it is too early to speak definitively on other details due to uncertainty. The National Meteorological Service of Belize continues to monitor this system closely. The National Emergency Management Organization is holding a press conference this afternoon. Authorities on Sunday evening referenced a, quote, groundswell panic leading to a rush on grocery stores and other stores selling plywood and other materials, end quote. A release from the Office of the Prime Minister stated, quote, that has led to unscrupulous shopkeepers and hardware store owners raising the prices of their goods, end quote. An appeal was made to the business sector to desist from such reprehensible actions. The government promised repercussions if reports of price gouging can be proven. Flooding was reported in various parts of northern Belize due to rainfall from a passing tropical wave that started Friday night. Cell phone footage shared on social media Saturday showed flooding in several villages in the Corozal district, including Progreso, Libertad, Caledonia, and neighboring communities. Some were forced to seek assistance due to challenges faced as a result of the floods. National Emergency Management Organization NEMO Corozal branch activated operations on Saturday and opened 3 shelters. 2 men lost their lives in separate incidents in the Cayo and Orange Walk districts this past weekend, while a woman was left fighting for her life following a shooting at her home in Belize City. In Blackman Eddy Village, Cayo, 37-year-old Paul Rubius Arthur was fatally stabbed during an altercation at a social gathering late Saturday night. Police detained several individuals for questioning in connection with the incident, which occurred late in the night in the new site area of the village. Arthur was hanging out and drinking when an altercation ensued and he was stabbed. He sustained various injuries, including a major stab wound to the abdomen. Paul Arthurs was rushed to the Western Regional Hospital in Belmopan, where he was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Hours later, in Orange Walk Town, 60-year-old Norman Gillett was shot multiple times outside his home on Monkey River Street. 2 witnesses who were also targeted by the gunman are currently hospitalized, with one sustaining minor injuries. The incident occurred around 12:30 a.m. and Gillett was rushed to the Northern Regional Hospital but was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Both survivors are currently in police custody at the Northern Regional Hospital. According to police, Gillett arrived at a social gathering and an argument ensued with another man who later retrieved a gun from his vehicle and opened fire. The assailant then allegedly followed the witnesses to the hospital and attempted to continue the attack before fleeing the scene. Police are reviewing security footage and urge anyone with information to come forward. Meanwhile, a Belize City woman is listed in critical condition following a shooting early Saturday morning at her Beltex Crescent residence. According to police, the 22-year-old female, identified as Jasmine Fortune, was at Long Island Bar along with her common-law husband when they were caught in an altercation and he allegedly hit her. She was taken to the Precinct 4 police station, but she refused to cooperate. She left the police station and headed home, where someone fired several shots in her direction, causing injuries to her. Police are now investigating. Police Commissioner Chester Williams has commented on the reposting of content he described as lewd, which began circulating on Saturday morning. It is alleged that the content was originally shared by someone intending to expose and humiliate a partner or ex-partner. As such, the multiple women in the videos with said partner in compromising positions are caught in the expose. The commissioner stated in his post, quote, "A number of persons are posting and or reposting these videos and photographs. In some cases, people are adding their own caption to cause embarrassment to those in the videos and photographs. It is an offense under the Cyber Act for one to use a computer device to produce or distribute any video or photograph with the intent to humiliate, harm, or subject a person to public ridicule or embarrassment. Those who are therefore engaging in the posting, reposting, or further distribution of these videos and or photographs are committing the crime of cyberbullying and can be prosecuted. I therefore advise those who have posted or shared these videos and or photographs to remove them and desist from further publication or sharing of these videos and photographs," end quote. The former Treasury building, which for more than 20 years has served as the home of the magistracy and judiciary, will be reopened this morning. Following the collapse of the roof during Hurricane Lisa in 2022, the government of Belize provided substantial funding for the renovation and refurbishment of the court building, for which the judiciary is extremely grateful. The newly renovated and refurbished court building consists of 4 courtrooms, a main courtroom, a mediation room, a conference room, and offices for staff. The Chief Justice, in a release Friday, said the renovated and refurbished court building is designed to support the judiciary's mission of delivering high-quality and efficient justice services. The enhancements include the provision of physical access to the disabled and upgraded courtrooms to accommodate the increasing levels of litigation. That story brings us to the end of this Monday morning newscast. Remember that there is more news on Creme FM at 10 a.m. during the morning stew, a news package at 12:30, a news brief at 3, and a full news package this evening at 5:15 p.m. Here on XTV, we will have a full news package for you this evening at 6 p.m. It is 6:43 a.m. on this 1st July 2024. We will take a short break now, but stay with us because when we get back, we jump into this Monday morning edition of Creme FM and XTV's WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes.
The first private radio in Belize since 1989. The news. Informative, accurate, current information, local, regional, and international news, weather and sports.
Atlantic Bank is an institution with more than 50 years of experience in partnership with Belizeans. We have been lending to all industries. We have been investing in the growth and development of Belize. We are proud to introduce Atlantic Bank's micro, small, and medium enterprise loan program, the perfect solution to grow and enhance your small business. Let Atlantic Bank be your partner in making your small business dreams come true. Call us or visit any of our branches countrywide today to find out more about Atlantic Bank's micro, small, and medium enterprise loan program. We will talk you through your options and find the best financial fit for you and your business. Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Amandala is now online. You can now access Amandala's midweek and weekend issues online by logging on to our website at amandala.com.bz/news and joining our membership portal today. There's 5 easy steps to get unlimited access to weekly e-paper, archive publications, and a host of other exclusive contents. Number 1, go to Amandala's website. Number 2, navigate to subscribed areas. Number 3, choose a membership level. Number 4, check out using our secured portal. Number 5, log into the members only section. Telephone numbers 501-280-4703 or 202-4477. Fax us at 501-222-4702, or you could email at amandalapress@yahoo.com or amandalapress@gmail.com. Amandala, all power to the people.
are back. It is the first day of July, as I said, the first of the 7th month, 2024. My name is Numi Usher. I'm joined now by Mose Hyde. Mose, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Regent Street West.
Regent Street West, massive. That's right. For those who don't know, right, just a little bit of reminiscing on I can't even really mention it because I was just telling Cliff Mose, yes, that it kind of rough to pass on a street because like they know, it's amazing how a space could take up, like one void could take up space, you know?
So you know one of the things that when I cut down with the
Thanks very much, Judy. Mics work better when they're on. Every time they win. Yeah. So you know the metal bars in front of Salvador Habe. So the thing to do when I was a child was to, like, that used to be like you had to get up and then spin over, right? Like that with the fun. And everybody not know, and I say, I don't know. No, I'm like, man, I'm smart. It's because I remember I remember how it seemed to me at the time was like, oh, then you go over a flip, and I'm like, you cannot know, like, wow. Hey, but sweet, origins we cool. Good. WUB, Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. We're in the house.
Right.
The house span Mandela Drive / Partridge Street.
Right.
And repping, of course, Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes, where we promote conversation, and we do so by having this device.
Right. So the number for you to participate in this morning's conversation, 280-5848. Again, that number is 280-5848.
Bring off me telly.
Should. Better go on and turn on. And I know there's a lot of I try to think about it too. I even seen somebody tweeted it said me pretending barrel when it comes out barrel no reach, but unfortunately there's a system in the ever warm Atlantic that is making its way through the Caribbean. So definitely we want to offer solidarity and prayers to our sisters and brothers there in the Windward Islands, you know, the Eastern Caribbean.
Holla, Grenada people, right. St. Vincent people, Trinidad and Tobago people,
Barbados, St. Lucia.
Yes. Reaching out, you know. And only if you're living in particular places on this Monday morning, you should be in a state of absolute panic and hysteria. And so I find it to be product of the times we live in, where you know, I feel like it's a vacuum. I feel like Nemo is not retrofitted to deal with the 2024 reality. And so in that vacuum, they have allowed things to really get very foamy, and that has real life consequences, such as our people going to stores and getting price gouged. So
that's crazy, right?
So yeah, so just imagine. So I went to the store on Saturday,
right,
to buy some nuts and bolts for a table. And so the guy at Bud Elizabeth, shout out Bud Elizabeth, because then one of the people who advertised with way,
yes, big up to
when I buy a skins way, when I boycott way, they kind of work hard. We got a lot of people, they soft boycott way, you know. Just check out who will never see advertised with way. I'm going to start dealing with them, trust me. But anyway, Bud Elizabeth, shout to know, when I mention without have to deal with no respect. So Ghana, and they give me nuts, my bolts and my nuts and thing. The bedroom look at me behind the counter when I ask for the nuts and bolts. He say, you know something where I don't know? You the bolt up for this thing too. So this guy think, because I said in the media that I got my heads up and I had to jump. So I had to jump out ahead and take care of myself. So hold up, brother. Hold up. Make I explain to you something.
Right.
My rule of thumb is that nothing get my attention till it come up on my street. Respect to modeling.
Right.
We have to pay attention. There's a system, and it deserves us being in the know.
Right.
But it does not deserve our losing our minds, because it's early in the game. You're living in Grenada? No. You're living in St. Lucia? No. You're living in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? You are not. We are here in Belize. We should know, but what happens is that Nemo does not recognize that we are living in an age where there is no longer, you no longer monopolize information, and so people will be people and they will have their conversations. You can't stop
and
that.
I love that Mr. Weatherman on YouTube.
And Mr. Weatherman, not a play. This is not before time, where you got 2 or 3 weatherman, and then they will come up on radio Belize, and then everybody want to listen to for their word.
Right.
That is not what exists right now. And Nemo, they act like that. That we're like, we didn't live in a radio Belize days. Like everybody on wait for when Nemo got something to say, and that is not what is happening. So in a dinosaur ways, they left one vacuum to make people get really hyped up and then get chance.
Right.
That's the worst part. Not only there are real consequences. Now, beyond getting chance at the store, anxiety is not good for people neither.
Right.
So there was no way over the weekend. There should have been from Saturday a quick word saying, hey, we have a week. We are on top of this.
Right.
Make sure you stay in tune. Make sure you stay informed. Make sure you link with the people in with your trust. But don't get out of order. Don't get stressed out, because we are going to inform you. There's a process. There is a process, and they should be constant. We shouldn't be looking for Nemo this morning. I should not have to be saying, how could I link somebody from Nemo? Nemo's supposed to be right. Somebody for the other wait for me on my step to come on the show to say, hey, listen, everybody, be calm. We're good.
And why
the system is where it's at. And just from a standpoint, listen, it's all good. The people having access to all these weathermen understand. These people who are on YouTube, they're trying to create views.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not in the business of trying to diminish or trying to know. They're in the business of trying to expand, to embellish.
Right.
They're looking for views.
Right.
People on social media, Facebook, and all the groups that they have, this is beautiful. Information, understanding of the system is there. But some people can't take the information. They overreact to the information, because communicating about a potential natural disaster is very careful communication. You have to balance being very informative to being timely and prompt with the information against creating excessive anxiety when that doesn't help anyone. So you have to balance it off. And that is where your official state emergency management organization is to lead, not being the tail. You are supposed to lead.
Right.
100 on that. There is no way we should have had people over the weekend jumping into stores getting price gouged. It's early in the game. This is not to say that this is not something that we have to take seriously, and to make sure that we know what's going on with Beryl. Keep our eyes on Beryl for sure. 100 on that. It could be something. It could not. It could. It's early from this standpoint. I get it. When we see any spaghetti lines and they end up cross a Belize, it get to you.
It get your,
I understand.
It get your intent.
But understand something about the modeling. Fundamentally about the modeling. The further along the lines go, the more inaccurate it become. That's just life. So early on in the lines, it's more accurate.
Right.
So generally, I would say, see where the system is when it's aligned around Jamaica. And then you say, okay, let's see what you're doing now, partner. Because unless the system is traveling at 50, 70 miles per hour, that's something to watch. How fast the system is moving, and how many days away the system is from our street. Those are key information. Then you know what time you have to say, listen, when it's around Jamaica, and we know, okay, how you doing then? How you handling, how wind sharing handling you? How the currents, the K, what part you prefer? You prefer the south, or you want to go to states? Make me know. But by then we have a more accurate view. Take time, slow down, and then we could go outside of that. And the important thing is to stay informed. Yes, I love that people You know, listen. Some people there in social media platforms, they talk about potential hurricanes from January. They give forecast.
yes.
This is good.
They're like the Christmas crew. Once Christmas done, then start talking about Christmas. Then they have the hurricane crew.
It's good.
As June to November finish, they start June till June, and then they will run on until November.
And look, we got one local weatherman, Frisco. Frisco love the weather. Frisco love these things. Frisco really informed.
That's a very Caribbean thing.
Yeah.
Hurricane watch.
But you know, I think we have now non-meteorologists really learn a lot more about hurricanes and how they work, and there's a lot of information that they're sharing. But again, I repeat, NEMO cannot allow itself to be overshadowed by that.
Eclipse, total eclipse.
You understand what I'm saying? It has to be the loudest voice in the room. The
I
most.
didn't even hear it. I glad you hear. I didn't even hear it.
They had something.
Fake whisper. Fake whisper of Australians to hear what it is in the decide, because I mean the lone social media people like we say, and I am thankful to them, because they keep me posted for the Eastern Caribbean, right? But
Listen.
as far as
Listen, when I say this, listen, before, because I believe people catch feelings cut the eye and not talk to you for life, because you can't know. Listen to me, people. Listen to me. Everybody, well, okay. If you're 53 like me, you have to pick up speed with how information is shared in 2024. XTV, Creme Radio, we have to pick up on how information is shared in 2024.
Absolutely.
You think when we started in this business, I never have to worry about no TikTok, or no Instagram, or no YouTube, or no Facebook. You not play with them things there right now. Your material is not readily available to the masses. So I am telling you, we're in the process of trying right now to get our game up to the level that's required, because we're in the business of sharing information, sharing ideas. Sometimes sharing information is critical, like about a hurricane. Right now, NEMO, holla, 2024, this whole thing we probably want to send out a press release, like from the top of Mount Olympus, whatever, and that information will come down like around 9 o'clock this morning. That's outdated. That's outdated, man.
Then they find Moses, no?
Then they
literally climb up on the top of garden, right the right to the little press release for the square, and then come down with the commandments. Then time people to watch social media all weekend, Papa. All weekend.
The good and bad of social. This is a big weekend for social.
I said, Lucia to the way Hyde up, right? But then where are you?
I said, we don't need it.
You don't get it right. You know, they carve your slabs of stone.
Yes.
You and God up there,
yes.
Convene, and then you are coming with a press release.
Yes.
Little too late.
Listen,
little too late.
According to biblical thing, even when Moses gone up, the Israelites they start change their mind.
But then the party don't you build some, you fix it, it's not 4th of July anyways, hey, put some hot dogs on the grill, let's reveal it something, because we're going to get out for the holiday.
If we melt some gold and make one calf, make one reach.
Maybe the calf will help it. When Moses comes up, they're like, yo, how they go home, yeah?
So,
when they go there,
Moses, on need for it. Get with it, like we're putting a little bit of comedy in it, but do understand, it's a serious point, because there are real consequences to this. I am telling you that we are not supposed to be causing people undue panic and stress.
Before the panic, because we may or may not have to experience this panic all over again in the coming week.
Yeah.
Or in the coming weeks, we don't know.
So,
and at the same time, I like that you are calling NEMO in, because we're not calling out, we're calling in, but I hope that you'll pull up. I reached out to I reached out to May, because I want to come in June, but granted, when I'm going to fight fire at Cairo, I'm going to fight fire at Toledo, I understand all of that. Priorities are priorities. But the next point we will have to really discuss is why our grocery store owners and hardware store owners, why would you take an opportunity when people are panicked, they are in crisis, they're vulnerable, they're susceptible to just, whatever I need to do, I want to do it. Why then you decide, well, here what is true? Then when I happy I find the letter of all and they apply. Would I start to sample, I will start to just deal it, and I'm like, what? So all of a sudden thing where you got oil stock, because we know that storms, everything generated only income, right? So, but why is it that in a time of emergency, that's when you decide you have become a real opportunist? And I was saying, you know what? The only thing where I have for $11 will immediately become 20. I hope that this, our dry run for when we are in a hurricane watch, because please, again, with a reminder, we are not in a hurricane watch. We are not in the Eastern Caribbean. We are in Central America. The thing not there over here yet. But I am hoping that all I know when they do the price gouging over the weekend, man, we don't need to get deal with. So where is Mr. Nicholson, right, with supplies control? No,
we're our legislators. Because this is not the first run for this. This is standard operating procedure. This comes along with you have one storm to come, price gouging comes. What they needed to have in place is a $10,000 fine.
Oh yes, ma'am.
The minute you price gouge in an emergency. The same way how they can have the 90 days emergency just on the fly because there's something they can't control. All they need to do is to be proactive. Don't complain and say, oh no, please not do that. No, please, that is unserious. You think that I got scruples? You see people have been the price gouge on, get a ticket and a price gouge again, and get a ticket and a price. You think they got any scruples? My good Prime Minister. Try for me. You see people, they don't know what the scruples, they don't care. They're not the scruples in a years, in a century. They don't care, they try to make our money. Please not do it. Please not charge people extra for water. Please not charge people extra for plywood. Please not. What? Carla, you're on the air. Go right ahead.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mose. Good morning.
Good morning. Real volume there, please. Can we have it on the fullest and still can't hear you good?
At the car, you know, from the constituency where the area representative is saying that we are living in dark ages.
This is Toledo East, this is Pine Punta Gorda, Tapin then?
Yes, ma'am. And this man still wants we to work after you don't slap me with it.
I just want you to know, Carla, we could have the conversation, but we can't get into the elections and all of that. Because when the politics and that, we don't get into that. You could criticize one person, but not get into the actual voting and all that. Yes, sir.
Because you look like just motivate the name to move from this district without informing not even the council. Not even the council, sir, and we take individuals, we carefully choose those who work with him. Moses is out of order, and we talk about law. We have a law that constitutes the operation of the affairs of the town council. We have the town council act, sir, and we may not abide by that.
So, for clarity, because your volume really low, you are saying that there's a town council act, and what is the issue with the mayor and the act?
He is not working in accordance with that. He is not working in accordance with that. I believe that even the Prime Minister may be invited to that meeting. Man, at least have a meeting with the council. At least have a meeting with the council. Because the 7 people are very important. Very importantly. And I believe that if the man may really care about PG, he should use the money to address this flooding rate for Santa Maria Street. Santa Maria Street, the flood I consistently speak about. I'm talking about Santa Maria Street. Flooding right now. And you know the crane, the man who the dig, the rates are right now. And he's when they tell me, you don't know what to do. We they show her the drain, and the man know how to get the cars. Apparently, the foreman not tell her what to do. Come on, man.
We were speaking here about the mayor, Carlos. Galvez.
Well, you know, I never want to say it, but the man didn't wear a lady at a day. So I'm hoping, Mr. Galvez, I'm hoping you network with some diasporans and you could start out with the Guana PG. You know, there was a beautiful panel, the panel with the young women, the one where was moderated by Kalila Hyde. Both of them, the other two panelists that originally from PG, right? Artis Suknandan and the Queen are always right, Destiny. So please, no make with the deal at PG, like where you said, in the darkness. Whenever we get into the leaving PG in the darkness conversation, it really hurts me in a personal place because as I've said a million times, my mama a PG. So I'm hoping, sir, that the mayor, Mr. Galvez, your people need you and want you. You have a big by-election happening on the 17th of July of this month, days away. So please reach out. Carla, you have been mentioning Santa Maria Street for months. I think from before municipals. So I'm hoping, I'm praying for you that they come through it when I need to deal with.
What are you going to Chihuahua in the back? Man, tell the Chihuahua. The Chihuahua that make cool nice now, you better. I know the hear you. We know the hear you. Because Chihuahua will make a lot of noise, you can't hear me. I know the hear you. I know the hear you. I want to continue because
go through. That you this. Do what you do.
Things really bad get at PG. We use the suffer. We have sports, we play the way we should play. You can't look at it, Mose. You have a sports committee. You can't even bring out what certificate. Yes, then you organize competition. Then you organize competition, you know, through the sports council, they tolerate their foolishness. Command and the youth have to get the best, like what the president of the federation said, we youth need the best. I want to congratulate their females, we get that bronze medal, because sports is my passion. When it comes to this place at Toledo, PG, especially this part of Toledo East, man, we need to click. We need to clickness. Everything up. One man just talk about pricing, you know, some part of belief. It's really out of order. Look on the street. They bring some asphalt, some ready mix. Then they want over a piece, pass another piece, and no proper drainage. Come on, man. We really accept things. We really accept anything that they like you reason. And like the man said, we're living in the dark ages, man. And it helped me to make idea and hear it. They talk about this, especially in my country. So that's why I said that here. It's not a politician. And even the mayor spend more time than we are talking to happen. Thank you very much.
All right, my brother. Give thanks.
Give thanks.
WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. The telephone number, my sister.
280-5848. And I'm going to smile because the man said, but I'm like, wait. This by-election now till the 17th. So potential, I'm assuming he's saying potential. But I don't think the may he rest in peace, may I say, listen, we're in the dark ages. So it must talk about that potential. Yeah, you're right. The current standard bearer.
The matter of appealing to people to stop doing wrongdoing, that is for talk show hosts.
Right.
And even the only part of where we have our responsibility to say we have to advocate to how we deal and treat people where take advantage at the worst possible time when we're at the highest level of vulnerability. That's a real sucker move. So you have to burn that out, and we also have a treatment for that. As we have said many times when we have these things coming around, listen, you don't have to take names and take receipts when people do you wrong. Because if you can't make somebody feel what probably matters the most when they chance you, then there is no discouragement for the chancing. That like we got more of that coming your way, you seem to love it.
Right.
If when I did that my most vulnerable, this one particular store hike the price for me, I want to remember your name. I want to remember where you're there. And you better believe that under no circumstances you will ever see a copper of mine. That's how we still have certain level of power, or we still have our purchasing power always. The store might be the nearest to you. Sometimes remember that it's good for your health to walk some extra steps. So even though that store closer to you, go to the one up the street more, if that the one will never chance you. But now when it comes to the part of our legislators, I'm not talking about talk show hosts. When you talk about leaders, we're not talking about no journalists. We're talking about people who actually have the ability to make laws, for remedy situations. You have the responsibility for create legislative environment where people are held accountable for them kind of bad actions there. If you hear you say, man, please not do it, that is very, what kind of weakness that? That's a lame thing. Listen, set in place, since this is not the first time or the second time or the third time or the fourth time or the 10th time that we have heard where people just get crazy upon consumers because they know that they have to go and get certain things at this particular time. You put in place a legislation that if you are found guilty of price gouging during one emergency time, you will have a fine of $10,000. I bet you will not ever come back here and hear this problem again.
Right?
You will never come back and hear this. But if they find $100, and if I price gouge my profit for the day going up by $1,000, then my net advantage, the $900, I will pay you a silly ticket and I end up with $900 more.
And gouge again.
And the next day,
gouge again.
Gouge up. Gouge demos. So you have to understand that we don't want to hear that. It's non-responsive. It's not that you want to be anti-business. It's not to say that, hey, you know, it's like you end up in a situation where you will make extra because of an emergency. People will have to buy certain things. Man, no, you can't thump it up on people right now.
But you know, the thing is with gouging, it is anti-business because we just got those statistics from the Statistical Institute of Belize. We see that inflation is our all-time high, especially for food items. So why would you, in a country where don't have high inflation, decide, oh yes, here comes an impending emergency, possibly. Remember, possibly with the speculate. So I will raise the price. So basically, a lot of want left on the thing on the shelf because I want to be really to know. Some people, and this is my concern now, and this is when the Ministry of Human Development needs to tap in. Some people can't even get ready for any possible impending whatever because some people have still yet not recovered from Lisa in 2022. So it is anti-business for you. It's not just unscrupulous, to use the Prime Minister word, and unconscionable to make you raise your price. But my God, you as a business person, they say you don't have to have business because you're already in a position where I still like the brethren Carl, the one that say he lived at Bella Vista where he go shop the Mango Creek. The man said that they got a stale biscuit on the shelf. The reason why that thing is stale on the shelf is because people not got no money to buy it. Inflation is high. So the fact that you are decide that inflation is high, I don't got a old stock where they look to get rancid or they expire from the shelf. On top of that, when a possible impending situation happen, you are decide, oh, make I raise the price some more. But I think it comes to your point that because the way how we deal with price gouging, I just want to ticket, while he flimsy ticket. If all I get now a ticket, and like when you say my profit margin is way up. You understand? When I sample people, then yeah, give me 50 ticket. Even at 50 ticket, I could still pay that, and I don't pay all of my salaries for the month. I don't pay everything. So what needs to happen is that human development too need to ensure, since you don't go a week, since you don't get people in a chicken little mode because Nemo is, I don't know, late to the chat or late to the dance on it. It's still, you don't like me when they ask you where there, still they put your makeup, right? You're not ready yet. Still they put your makeup. Means to say Nemo no left. Nemo say ETA is 5 minutes and still they put on your face. Do a couple dancing and rough to make sure all the angles and everything. But my point is human development, you have a week, try to help people get prepared with the whatever they want need. We saw, I mean, not like we never see what happened at Lisa, and we saw what happened with Earl. And like I said, some people never recover from Earl, much less Lisa. And then we are in, it seems so far, a very active hurricane season. So what you need to do, I guess Nemo, you have to wake up. Interesting that they should have wake up Belize, because it should be wake up Nemo, because you need to get active.
And we want to just
today.
We just want you to understand when we say we don't feel that you are missing because there is because there is some kind of calamity on our doorsteps. We're saying you're missing because you have not been the leader in the room. You've not been the loud voice in the room as you should be,
right.
Making sure that people have a clear sense, guide them, comfort them, keep them steady. That's your responsibility.
Right.
Manage this situation with your communication, with your access, with your proactiveness. This is what we are talking about when we say step up, Nemo. Because the point that we have been hammering is that in the midst of your vacuum, because we understand, we all have to adjust. It's 2024. People move fast. Mr. Weatherman on YouTube, he'll drop something every 2 hours.
Right.
So people hit that. And I'd explain to you, Mr. Weatherman is probably a nice guy, but he's trying to get views for his channel because
he's trying to get engagement.
But we have we have a community responsibility to honor.
Right.
Sorry, but Mr. Weatherman doesn't.
No.
He don't know from Adam and Eve, and we don't know where he come from. But when he didn't try to get for himself, that views, he get views, he get some money from YouTube, and that's his game. No, we can't just go crazy because, hey, if we create one sensation about burial, make a lot of people tune in. I mean, I would hope that nobody in the media business is operating on that level where we are just going to make as much noise so that we are seen and heard. We have to make sure that we are relevant because our information is properly processed, managed, and balanced.
Right.
Make sure we get informed without just to try trigger your anxiety and your stress. Therefore, we community responsibility in sharing information. Yes, we try to get views, but the views have to be attracted because of our prudence in sharing and the level of responsibility where we and duty where we have in sharing the environment. We do the best we could do. It's not perfect, but we do the best we could do in that regard. Nemo can allow the space to be occupied by people who don't have the national responsibility of preparing people, residents, and communities for possibilities because of Mother Nature. You must be the first to the dance.
Right.
You must be the first on the dance floor. We have to be following you.
Right.
And not Mr. Weatherman, not even Weather Channel, not any of those things.
Right.
Nemo and our people, we are saying that, in my view, humble opinion, your performance over the weekend created a vacuum where people are at a level already over burial. And burial obviously is a concern.
Right.
But it's not an imminent threat.
Right.
As yet. And so you have the responsibility to guide and make people know, okay, when Nemo say this is how, because you all will be accessing information that Mr. Weatherman not access. That's the way it works. You guys will be able to talk directly to people at the Hurricane Center in Florida.
Right.
That's the privilege you have. So that is, we're not giving you the trust just like that because we're Nemo.
Right.
We don't have mechanisms and we have access where other people don't have.
Right.
We don't have to be the loudest voice in the room.
Should.
So in the business we have TikTok, Instagram, WhatsApp groups, Facebook. We don't go on crazy right now.
Right.
And my goodness, sorry, it's not that I want to share and tell you, but my goodness, could I call? Nobody right there. No caller on the line right now. No.
And that invitation that I extended to y'all in May, because I wanted to get our audience, our viewers, our listenership, our streamership, I wanted to get them in a space to prepare for the hurricane season, which we're in July now. that still stands. You're still more than welcome to come here. I would love for you to share your expertise and your plan with our audience. It's very important to us. I also extended that invitation to the National Met Service. Well, I know I'm busy, but what I'm saying is, right, is that we're a host and we are just like you, trying to access all the information out there, but I think you make a very important point. You all have the first, you see how the ballet ask you about the nuts and bolts? They have the in where we now have. So share that in with our audience so that we don't have to have this crazy frenzy where people they get very anxious before time. And then, you know, this is for the long haul, that July, we got till November. I mean, we can't chicken little every weekend because people don't eat like rice, the money not there for that, the health not there for that to make you to exert yourself every single weekend. So we need to know that, as you said, you need to be the first one. You need to be the voice. You should be the only voice I would listen to right now.
This is the lead out of the cross country. We didn't even get.
Right.
We didn't get by Leslie's imports yet. This is the lead out. This is the lead out.
We didn't detail part.
We didn't lead out.
Oh, we never did a detail part.
The lead out.
Listen, man.
The lead out is a category 4, ladies and gentlemen. So we're saying here, I love how you phrased it. We know the call out Nemo, we call in Nemo. I would share unsolicited, free game upping advice that we have had to take for ourselves. And we just said to get with 2024, occupy space so that Mr. Weatherman, sorry, we know they try and mash poor Mr. Weatherman, he try and make
sense. Oh, he get enough monetization this weekend. This is his star time. And I'm telling you something, because you know I live in the social media streets. You know that Metro Booming BBL Drizzy? There is a guy, I think he's from Fox News or Weatherman, where he actually make one whole rap to that Metro Booming BBL Drizzy track. The point is that you need to compete. My brother say, you know what? That's where the young ones, that's where they leave, they leave what they call Generation Z that they don't get. Then they know that Metro Booming BBL Drizzy. Well, I will put one thing on a beat too, because you have to, like when you say you need to engage and you need to meet people where they are. Right now, you to compete, there's an attention war, right? Everybody try to get your attention. Boom. TikTok notifications there. WhatsApp notifications there. By the way, you're supposed to go on WhatsApp channel too. You need to have that, right? You have Instagram, you have Facebook. Everybody, they try to get attention. That's how we sell. In fact, all apps are free. They kind of sell you. I notice now ads, that's how they get you that. Like if you don't want ads, you could always go behind the paywall and then you have total freedom. Everybody want your attention. So if you need to get like that Weatherman there, whether the Fox News, where you jump on Metro Booming beat and you do your own version, you need to do what you need to do, but you need to be the one where capture everybody's attention because everybody else they compete for it. And let me tell you, they come hard. They're getting very creative in how they get people attention, how they get people invested. And remember that just to hook you. Once I got to them, maybe I got to them for a couple 20 minutes, you'll watch maybe 2 reels or 10 TikToks, whatever. But like you said, they need to be the one that compete for that.
There are consequences, and we have experienced it over the weekend. There are consequences to
being asleep at the wheel.
Being late to the dance. Somebody on the dance with your people. That is how it works, right? I'm sorry. You get at the dance late. When you get there,
girl don't get takeaway.
That.
The grocery store guy with the girl.
That.
The grocery store take with the girl.
That.
And the hardware store too. They're double back way.
That.
I mean, come on.
That right there.
You can't do that.
That right there.
You cannot do that, Nemo.
Listen, ask them one.
Ask them one. And Prime Minister, please, we're gonna need a little bit more than a firm warning. Well, not even be firm. That'll be like tofu. You know how they have the firm and the soft? That'll be like a soft tofu. You need to just deal with it. You see how like when the fishermen they have them thing before lobster season start?
Oh.
You see how you have everybody line up the quota, you have the picture?
$100,000 in a fine.
Period.
$100,000.
And I am not condoning that to go and take out thing out of the sea before that time. Yes, fish in the season. But my point is,
fisherman start go to sea with measuring tape. Huh? Can you catch me? No, catch me. Can you measuring tape?
I never take out no loan to pay.
No, sister.
So right, so you could deal with them businesses,
No,
because them
sister.
businesses is good for it. And then businesses where they do that, wrong for that. Not in this economy and not with what they want at people.
So
absolutely wrong
So
for
to
that.
recap, Beryl is a concern.
Yes.
Beryl is something we have to make sure we keep our eyes on, and potentially there is a probability that Beryl could become a threat to us, but we are not there. We don't know how Beryl is going to dance when he enters the Western Caribbean. Models are saying, but the corona probability becomes more accurate the closer it gets. So we just have to take time, make sure we inform, and more than anything, what take we out of anxiety zone is that we know exactly what our plan is. So have a plan to say, hey, if Beryl, when you pass Jamaica, you still there below 18 latitude, I want to make sure at that point, I want to do A, B, C, D. If one day after that, Beryl not gone more north, they look for hit Cancun, or not gone down more south, they look for hit Honduras, I want to do E, F, G. And if by come such a day Friday, and he look for and him there 100 or 200 miles away from lighthouse, well here what? Gas up.
Right.
Or whatever that we plan then, we have it structured that we not operate based on just, we lose our mind. So we have to operate, know exactly how we are structured for response. That's the best way to do it. Right now, Beryl unfortunately will bring misery and sufferation to our brothers and sisters in the Eastern Caribbean. It look like, based on the last time I checked, Pana, Grenada, want get mash, St. Vincent, and get mash, kind of powerful storm.
Right.
But a lot can change between now and when it come wrong near for we area code. Make we lean upon for we our own experts. We train, we have the responsibility to communicate with we effectively and precisely. We have to know that advice. That don't mean check out Mr. Weatherman. Check Mr. Weatherman. Get all kind of thing just to make sure that nobody want you to stop.
No, do your thing. But
do your
as
thing.
you said,
do your
to
thing.
prevent hysteria, that's why the National Emergency Management Organization, I like the name, that's why I don't need for that front. Not a back, not a ketchup, not a try, okay, make us say I could try squeezing and side lane through the side door. No. You need for that up front. We actually don't need to take a break. So I need to thank 4 Point Security, because 4 Point Security is the one who has sponsored our 2 cent scam. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. So we'll have 2 cent scam. We'll have a break and stay with us, because we will be right back after that.
You're watching WUB, and this is XTV, and the carnival feeling is on and it's up. So we're going around asking people, all right, how they prepare and feel for the carnival this year on XTV. Let's take it away. All right, so what are your 2 cents on the carnival feeling this year? What makes you so interested in a carnival this year?
The juvie and the carnival go around the city, and the party and the dance, and they kick up them people practice and make costume for so much year, for so much month. My cousin right there, I one of the head leader of the bank.
So what make you interested in the carnival then?
Just the music, the vibes, the people, everybody come together, and we just go enjoy ourselves. You understand me?
That's your 2 cents.
Yeah, Brick. Respect.
What it means to me For me, it means a lot because I got introduced really into it to my fiance, and I start developing my own passion, you know. But I am an outsider, you know, and I love carnival spirit because it is a spirit, you know. So that one thing, and I deal with spirit in our sense with a good vibe, you know. Yeah, that's my two cents.
Interest you?
Well, carnival to me, it brings out our festive part of Belize culture. It interests me because I see a lot of diversity, and it kind of ignite a flame in me.
So you dance this year?
Well, I will dance for everybody, girl, this year, so.
Atlantic Bank is an institution with more than 50 years of experience in partnership with Belizeans. We have been lending to all industries. We have been investing in the growth and development of Belize. We are proud to introduce Atlantic Bank's micro, small, and medium enterprise loan program, the perfect solution to grow and enhance your small business. Let Atlantic Bank be your partner in making your small business dreams come true. Call us or visit any of our branches countrywide today to find out more about Atlantic Bank's micro, small, and medium enterprise loan program. We will talk you through your options and find the best financial fit for you and your business. Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
This plan, I can't leave this plan. Smart Belize!
Hey there, smart thinkers. We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speeds flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered-up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't let this plan. I can't let this plan.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000 hours. That's 30 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and up to 8 times longer than compact fluorescents. So less changing and less trash. Planet Earth thanks you. And the LED experts at Brothers Habet and Habet will help you find the best LED solution with colors for every room and mood, starting as low as $6.95. You can even get LED strips for home, office, and industrial use. So say goodbye to fluorescent tubes forever. And because they use up to 90% less energy, you save money. Money you can spend on other things. So head to Brothers Habet or Habet and Habet today. You can also call, email, or Facebook us. Have a brilliant day.
Make light work lighter and quicker with switch technology from Axi Power Tools. Axi Switch technology breaks the bondage of power cords and grants you the luxury of freedom and precision. Switch one battery across all your Axi line power tools effortlessly, allowing for quick and efficient work. Cut the cords. Choose efficiency with Axi Switch technology. Only at Benny's. Quality and savings.
The Office of the Prime Minister invites you to the National MSME Roadshow 2024. Join us for free workshops in marketing using AI, finance, business planning, and customer service. Connect with financial institutions for access to finance opportunities, meet with key government agencies, and showcase your business at the Roadshow Expo in an effort to get more locals to buy Belizean. We will be in Orange Walk Town, June 13th to the 15th, PG, June 27th to the 29th, Corozal, July 11th to the 13th, Benke, July 25th to the 27th, San Pedro, August 15th to the 17th, Key Cocker, August 23rd to the 24th, Pelmopan, August 29th to the 31st, Hopkins, September 13th to the 14th, San Ignacio, September 26th to the 28th, Angriga, October 10th to the 12th, Placencia, October 18th to the 19th, and Belize City, October 24th to the 26th. Sign up today for the National MSME Roadshow. For more information, follow us on Facebook at Beltrade or call us at 880-3737. Sign up today for the National MSME Roadshow. Let's get your business on the road.
WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. It is the 1st of July, 2024, 7:43 a.m. here in studios. My name is Numi, Usher. I'm here with Mose, Hyde. And you can also be here if you use 280-5848. That's the number for you to participate in this morning's conversation.
Yeah, somebody just messaged me to say that they know Belizean in Grenada that's going through it. And saying how rough it is. So we we're there every way, right? So we just wish you well, but we wish the entire nation Grenada, and again St. Vincent and the Grenadines. These are areas, St. Lucia, and based on we're part. Then they're there right now. Beryl they're there. Beryl in the yard. And so we again want to just promote, for the benefit of those who depend on us to give guidance at a time like this, the best thing to have is just a plan of your week as to, if this happens, what you are going to do. So you could create these little junctions for yourself. Don't worry about me. I got a junction in my head where I use from a system like this. Systems were formed late in the year where they're around the Western Caribbean, where they're like near around half the Gulf, Honduras and so on, little more, and come up in this area. I got a different game plan. But any long distance runners like this one here, where they come all the way from out of the Eastern Caribbean, I start to say, when I reach by Jamaica, I want to see where you're there. And use the latitude, longitude. Belize there are like 17.9 or 17.8 Belize City. So if you hear a system there above that, then you know the eye there north of that. If they're lower than that, they're south of Belize City. And I got one sense that when I get wrong by Jamaica, I increase my attention where I give you. I make sure I keep eyes on the speed of the system, because that's important. If they want fast runner, if they want jogger, if they want lamper, I'm more relaxed. If they want Usain Bolt, you want to start giving me attention earlier. I
Right.
watch around Jamaica where you be more north, you be more south. You get more attention from me. If I see you you're there below Belize City and you pass Jamaica and then they track you for turn northward and they start react and say, okay, I will have this in place, that in place by that point in time. When you now get closer and you still mess around, then you look on at that point in time there, okay, I will have to consider shuttering up, moving stuff. That's just the way you do it so that you don't have to be in a panic mode, right? And that nobody chance you know whether no shop. This they say Nemo the going press conference. We know that Nemo going press conference. We know Nemo has sent out press releases. Our point is that it's a day late.
And it's not enough.
And they need to go to their game plan book and understand, get with 2024. The means through which you share information is inadequate. Because there are so many sources where people get information from that by the time you jump in, you are just part of the noise.
Right.
That's the message to Nemo. Get it? There's somebody also wanting to know if Wood Street in Belize City is closed off still. Because apparently there was an accident on Wood Street and the street was blocked.
So
if anybody out there
or anybody around Wood Street, if they could get to us with that information, we would be really grateful. We don't do like traffic through. I noticed that like something where like
because
shows do.
Because
we got traffic, right?
Because you want to get monotonous.
Okay.
Every morning there is a traffic jam between Hallova.
So everybody got me to see a traffic, so I'm like, why even do it? But no, but I mean, then when things like that would have come in, where like, all right, this street.
I want to give a big up. I want to big up. It seems as if though I finally don't understand. I finally maybe I understand. Maybe what I'm observing from the state is that they're very intelligent and brilliant. That they may want. They want to put up a new MCC and then figure out that the most inexpensive way to take down the old MCC that to work it out with Mother Nature. I finally start to see some intelligence in the game plan, no? Right? Because one hurricane come and take down half of the fence, the next hurricane come and take down the next half of the fence, and then but still nothing is done for MCC. So I realized that there is a plan. We are make one by one. We are make stamp come and knock down piece of the MCC. We never have to pay nobody for do that. Free of cost, Mother Nature do it for them. They don't want to build it properly. Must be that game plan that the plan what they have.
So then they get free demolition.
Free demolition.
Wow, no nefarious. But anyways, we do have a caller. Caller, you're on the air.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Usher.
Morning.
That bridge needs to be properly lit.
Yes, ma'am, it does. You called, I think you called on Friday?
Yes.
What's that?
That there's no light on the Belcan Bridge for City Council. Actually, Belize City look real dark tonight. I don't know, because I know that I city tonight. But
it makes me wonder if those who are in charge park on that bridge.
Yeah.
Because you were saying that, so when people they come from work, like especially those who work at the KHMH and other places, when you pass there, there's no light on the Belcan Bridge.
Yes, and you have some boys light hangs up off the shoulder of the bridge. You know, it's like we're talking about,
Right.
And we don't want to fix nothing after the fact.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
I completely concur. It doesn't matter if the bridge needs to be replaced. We know that that's the song that they've been saying that the bridge is not good anymore. But while that is the bridge and it's open and people use it and use it at night, it has to have lights. It's not there for romantic ambience. It is there for people, traversing, getting home, and people where they trod. And indeed, that's supposed to have light on it, and no candlelight. Bright light. Bright light. Bring some lumens to the game. And woman always tell me that sarcasm not generally take on good, I believe. So make I be clear, I was being sarcastic. No, I know to rate nobody intelligence. No, I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb, and I think it is it's absolute negligence that the possibility, we are now slam bam reminded and reinforced by Beryl out there that we are now hurricane season 2024. And even now, nothing has been done to deal with the aftermath of MCC after the last storm. That is a damn shame. It's absolute negligence. And I am very sure that it was not your game plan. I just want to make it be very clear. It was tongue-in-cheek. It was sarcasm. I don't rate it one bit. I think that's absolute nonsense.
Yeah, you have to make that clear. And also, I need to know what I don't know, because I think National Sports Council, I'm looking at you, because you need to press your minister, and minister, you need to press your government, because it's all good and fine for me to go and say, listen, we got this new app, we're going to donate because we have installed facilities or fixed for the day. But my thing is, don't do the Joe Biden approach. I said Joe Biden said, well, you know, if you re-elect me, I want to make sure that we reinstall Roe versus Wade. And what people will say is, brother, you were there when they took it away. So my thing is, can we please see leadership?
Did you actually finish the sentence?
Well, I don't know. Because, listen, that rally performance there, and I don't know if, you know, I'm not a performance artist, but I don't know if my brother really lost, if Joe Biden really lost, or if the brother just made a play lost, but it was very much giving, I don't know what's going on, I don't know where I am.
I mean,
and like when many people may say that I'm a geriatric fest, and we more look like them two brother they show me there on their porch, they drink some lemonade, then kids in the yard, the barbecue, the grandkids, they listen to Pop talk about, you know, when they used to buy popcorn for a nickel. Listen, the level of loss what Joe Biden had. And that's our presidential debate.
Incredible, but again...
Our presidential debate.
But again, what is, to me...
with this MCC.
To me, the candidates ultimately are a reflection of popular sentiment on both sides.
Right.
And so then one has to question what drives the popular sentiment to producing these two at the head, representing arguably the most powerful country on the face of the earth.
Right.
That is the level that you're at. You know, you know, it's not to disrespect.
No.
It's not to disrespect or make fun of of cognitive decline that happens as you age, because who knows what will happen to me if I live to see 80, what state I will be in. So I'm not making fun of that. The fact is that though,
you need coherence at the wheel.
You are talking here about people who have the code for thermonuclear warfare.
Right.
You're talking here about people who are making decisions that affect the planet, all of us, whether you like it or not.
Right.
And so you look at that and you're like, my goodness, whoa. So, but definitely, Sister Kate, I wanted you to finish your point about, you know, all the talk about, oh, we have an app and stuff. Kind of thing you may finish. So.
No, I was just saying that please don't do the Joe Biden approach, where if you give me a chance, if you allow me, I will do it. My thing is, you're there now, and we need to have a track record of what you're doing now. So I would need, right, National Sports Council, Ministry of Youth, Transportation and Sports, and also the government to make one serious commitment to how we could just abandon MCC, in a sense, abandoning the how do I call it, the material, right? Everybody need material to become the greatest, and that's what our athletes need, that's what our football players need. And you could just abandon this field, and I guess, like we say, you get Mother Nature whenever she decides to do your demolition piece by piece. And I guess when it flattened down completely, then you decide, okay, well, now we're build back. I don't think that that's acceptable. I don't think it shows that, you know, you're responsible enough for the tech donations if your current situation. I think you mentioned it with NEMA, but I think we also need when it comes to the Ministry of Sports. We need to know what the plan for MCC. We have not heard. Many people have called and asked. You have discussed it. When X called, he discussed it as well. And we need to know what the plan. And I don't want I just drop something from where, like you said, I don't want to wait for her next, next act of God for further your plan, which I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what the MCC plan is. I would like to know what the MCC plan is. If there is a plan, maybe they don't have a plan. If they're that, then that's scary. Speaking of transport, you know that's not my lane. Had to go with my mom to Burma this weekend. And my God, that terminal there, if we want to call it a terminal, is full of water. What's going on with that? I had to swim through the terminal to get to the bus. I don't know what happened to call you on the air. Go right ahead.
Good morning, G-Mike here.
Hey, G-Mike, man, I remember my PIN number now, buddy. Where you at? Top in.
Let me say first of all that this is not an attack against you, Katie. I hope you take it in good stride, no? You ought to allow Mose to finish his point. You don't have to finish every point for him. Sometimes you want to hear what he say.
Wait, hold on. You want direct WB now, G-Mike? We never set
our director
we never put on a vacancy.
Give Nat Street. Good morning to our director there on Give Nat Street.
Oh man, we are like a rap group, man. This is straight. This is outclass. This is a rap group. This is how we work. We like, come on, not tell we how to do a thing. If you like a different style, you could try.
Deny an opinion, and maybe you have to canvass your listeners to see if anybody else feels the same way.
Oh, I'm sure they do, brethren. I'm sure they do.
You guys,
you have a right to your opinion. You have a right to your opinion.
Avenue for people to get to a view of what is going really in the world, no? And often let a good discussion. I'm just saying that if you can't take a criticism and then you go on the attack, it does not. It's not a good look.
No, I love.
Oh, gee, Mike, you're not a damsel in distress, sweetie. If I thought you could defend yours. You know?
I'm not here. I don't know what to say. That doesn't make much sense. I am saying to you that I'm just giving an opinion. I think that many times you get on roll and she interjects, and now let him finish the point.
No, I completely reject that. I reject that.
Now you might want to defend that.
No, this is not that kind of conversation.
Big bad Katie. Big man Mose could defend himself. If Mose don't want to be interjected, he could defend himself.
Give me up.
But I go on for the solidarity. Solidarity is a must. Solidarity is a must.
Probably, you know what? G-Mike, it's probably the first time in history that you have ever stood up for me, brother.
It's about something that's happening for the good of the whole nation.
Oh, the good of the nation. My goodness, I've gone far.
Things that we would like to hear.
So back to normal broadcast. We are quarrel about today. What have we said that you completely, adamantly oppose and find illogical and
egregious?
Yes, please.
Not true.
Please make a
Well, you painting me as an opposer does not make it that. I am not. Sometimes I can't agree with what you're saying. Okay. Like in this instance with the American debate, the debate between the aspirants for office, the most powerful office in the world, I think that it was a sham. It was a disgrace, and Biden looked like I don't know. I'm thinking of an alien sitting in a spaceship and looking down and say, all right, let me pick the biggest country and let us see what they have to offer and share the debate among those who will lead. Let us see what they say. And I think it was a loss. It was, not only America lost, the world lost, democracy. We see America as more than that. We saw Rambo. We saw guys that stand up for right, Captain America. I don't think that we're seeing that in either of these candidates. And what is most alarming to me is that both are intent on continuing the war and the genocide in the Middle East. And when asked about it, Trump said, I'd have given it the opportunity to finish the job. I mean, give them the 2,000-pound bombs. What is there something crazy here? So when it happened, and when they look at hurricanes, and when they look at climate change and the heat and all of this, and even they look at ways to get to Mars where they live instead of Earth, are we crazy? And then we continue to destroy ourselves. So, nevertheless, that is what my input for the morning. And if that's contrary to what you were saying, my brother, what can I say? Have a nice day, people.
G-Mike.
All right.
You know, ultimately, G-Mike, one thing we have to believe is the options in the morning.
Period.
And so when somebody choose to listen and watch and then even call we respect and rate it. Even if when they call we don't make no sense at all. Like if you say, Katie they cut me off, no, I like Katie say, not only am I a whole hard back, but I run this road here for long. So if I get run over by Katie, then maybe I have to have my Joe Biden moment and see when see if maybe I am. If I thanks, Mike.
Mike, all the way for getting that street, man.
I make have to reflect whether or not I know the ton Joe.
You understand?
If I know the ton sleepy Joe.
Boy, that's G-Mike, boy.
Oh, man.
Now the man said you have to defend. Make I tell you something.
Man stand up for me.
The man stand up for you. You cannot say that man never defend you this morning.
Nah,
I don't know, Bolido players, Bolido buyers.
Bushame
ask the man holy because today is the 1st of July, 2024.
Right.
Historic in many ways.
Right.
But one of the biggest ways is that Michael Reed said, no, I have to defend my brother for a big bad case because that girl don't know how to interrupt. But caller, you're on the air. I'm going to interrupt the caller too because the man a caller and deal with the caller. Caller, you're on the air. Caller, you're active. You're active. Go through.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My question that who owned the Bolido?
Oh, that not for we Bolido or government Bolido or how you stand?
But who are the owners behind?
They may give a few contracts.
When we want get to find out how much will they make and where the money to go to. Next question.
Okay.
When we get to drive that within license because our license plate because it is just crazy. You can't go to a restaurant and buy a plate of food without a phone plate. Huh?
Right. No, you're right.
So then why are we paying for a service and not getting what we are paying for? It is ridiculous. I mean, and then there is nobody to be accountable for it.
They don't have license.
When this foolishness was stopped, there is no respect for Belizean people at all in this country. Not even the Prime Minister have the decency to get and address issues where we put on there for him to deal with. Issues where on the previous government used to trip on the government for. And then now he turned a blind eye our deaf ears. You say all the things that when we the face in this life, people have no respect for each other. When they get down there and pass one law that you can't go to question about this and that, nigga, we put your mess up to make you be accountable for we business so that who you supposed to answer back to? Not to us, the people?
Okay.
What kind of craziness that? The communists will look for because? What are we teaching our children? Sit down and take what they give you? It does not work that way. Then we expect the youths there to look and grow up and be respectable and act like somebody. You know, it's like when we the show they bull crap there. This is outrageous and everybody is sitting back. When we want to stop this foolishness, I watch when COVID, gas price gone up. After COVID, gas price drop. Prime Minister get up, Prime Minister say he wants say, keep the price up for catch back little bit. The whole long you will catch back. We get one lead discount or what? One reduction couple cents. And this crazy, this man have multiple gas stations. He is not feeling the pinch. Plus, for we taxpayers dollars, buy for his gas, pay for his light, pay for his water, he turn on and disrespect we. Watch what he do. Turn over all of we sacking government building this telephone to smart. Where is the love? Where is the support for the Belizean people? You to try to set we up for fear? It is ridiculous. It looks like common sense not to common. Huh? I don't understand the situation. They complain about the coastal road. Watch for all the bullshit there what they do. By the time the highway pass through, everybody walk there, start to give all land down through there. So, no, don't know that is a corridor for a watershed. You're supposed to protect it. Huh? Like people are going to fence them, they talk about global warming. He got monkey for himself out there. Huh? Because you don't take no interest in that. And that the Belizean people feel for it. How much longer we are going through this bullshit? Huh? And nobody, don't really, like, I remember one time you used to go get and you will discuss things and everybody will try and come together and like, there is no unity. United we stand, divided we fall, and we are not seeing it. We are not teaching our children. So then what happen here in the future? Huh? This is outrageous. This is heartbreaking. We have a lot of beliefs and a past and gone where would I never stand up for that bull crap here. I know that's so when they just sleep, they're in a sleep mode. They need to get up. This is not about politics. This is about the people of Belize. This is about the levels of disrespect that we are constantly getting without one answer and nobody gets held accountable for it. How much longer? Huh? I feel very passionate this morning. I had meant to do this for a long time to make this call. You know? But why? Why are we all just sitting down like this? Why don't we have meetings to give us an update on what is happening, to include us as a Belizean people? You know? We used to have briefings where the Prime Minister addressed the people and just let us know what is going on, what is our next step. But we are just in the dark. Let's be real. This said government was also included in it, and I had the utmost respect for them to include them in it to try and create transparency. Now they're trying to even block the media and all to know certain information. Man, directly when you look at your can't even say nothing. Huh? What has happened? What is going on in this country?
No,
we don't
want to interrupt you.
Yeah, we listen to you. The drop straight bars go through.
So I will say when they cut you off, give thanks. All right then.
I heard it.
Yes,
yes, when you pick it, I ask you, Mama, that what is happening is this, and so. Let you know what to answer.
Right.
How you to answer? Because you know this time, the way how things used to be run. But there is no law and order right now. And I'm talking in the sense, I'm talking in the sense, when I say no law and order, like, here the sense where there is no accountability,
right.
No kind of update,
right.
Or nothing. So that who this government deserves? Huh?
That's the question.
Who have the right to know what is going on? Huh? Who put you there? I just cannot understand. Anyway, I will come out now and I'll go ahead and tell me what you think.
All right, sister.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, it's very important, like she said, that we be examples, not just about being charged, about, to me, that the biggest takeaway I take from what she said is where you tell the picnic, because they are looking to us for examples, they are looking to us for leadership, because the breakdown in our leadership, like you said, with the two candidates, it's a reflection of the breakdown in our own society, our own communities. So we definitely want to expand on that. We do want to break right now though, so I think we could, right? We'll take the break.
G might got you
the man got me the boss, the man said, oh, you know, I like big bad wolf. I stop man a man for talk. So the man had to call him now, how the man inspired to have to call him and defend more.
You are the anchor of the show, you take your break. check with me now. Check with me.
Stay with me because you are correct.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow due to the annual surplus and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
St. Catherine has changed the game. We've gone cashless with Digital Wallet. Now grabbing a bite in the cafeteria is a whole new experience.
Who needs cash? We just pay with Digital Wallet.
And all our accounts are linked directly to our ID cards. It's quick, safe, and super easy. Download and try DigiWallet today. Set trends. Keep it cashless with DigiWallet.
Let us help you to empower your school with DigiWallet. Streamline payments, elevate efficiency.
Power on with confidence. Design Depot brings you an attractive selection of GE appliances, including microwaves, washers, dryers, refrigerators, dishwashers, countertop appliances, and more. We understand the importance of appliances that not only endure, but also excel in performance. As your trusted GE USA authorized dealer, we stand for reliability and performance, ensuring that you can power on with confidence. Visit us today and power on with efficient, reliable, and energy-saving solutions with GE appliances from Design Depot.
Design Depot, all in one place.
Where your prescription? What are the best place to go?
Freetown Drugstore.
Bam City. When the drugstore then close up the night and on Sunday and holidays, which one open?
Freetown Drugstore.
Bam City. When you need somebody to talk to about your medication, who you turn to?
Bam City. We have been serving the general public for more than 30 years with fast, professional, and efficient services. We will continue doing so with honesty, integrity, and consistency.
This is the loyal Freetown Drugstore crew, always happily serving the general public at 28 Freetown Road, Belize City. Telephone 223-2876.
right, good morning and welcome back to Creme FM XTV's WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes. It is a Monday, the first day of July 2024, 8:18 a.m. My name is Numi Usher. I'm here with Mose, Hyde, and you have been bringing me up to speed because it looks like I have all the social media except the correct one for Belize.
Well, I don't know.
Because everything only happens on Facebook in Belize. And then it trickles to the other social media.
Before we get to that, just quickly, I think what resonates with me with the caller's passion, what really resonates with me, the number is 2805848, is to speak to the fact that we mentioned about a vacuum, we mentioned about being the lead voice in the room, and about making sure that people access and are informed, and part of what the sister was really complaining about is the fact that this has not been the most accessible administration from a standpoint of yes, they would from time to time the media would have somebody, but insofar as say being briefed, being spoken to, being addressed, whether it has to do with going through the state of emergencies that has been declared. We're going to get an insert. That's what we're going to get. So inserts have been the primary means through which the people have been communicated to by the leaders. That's essentially
prepared messages, though, like you said.
No, it's just inserts. So it's just we catch you, and then it's going to be an insert in the news. But insofar as having a structured openness, and insofar as giving the people that you work for thorough, prompt, communication about, well, this is what we do, this is what we try to do, this is what we're going on, this is what all we get is just essentially what the media does is knows that somebody's going to be at an event, and then they try to get them.
When you inaugurate the bridge, I'll try to get you
off the top. No, the bridge will be the least. I will have to catch up on ABC.
All the other issues that
all the other things. So that has been what is available, and the media has taken it. So I think a part of, besides the specific issues that she raised, I think she's lamenting the inadequacy of the access, the openness, and the information.
That's right. Caller on the air, please go ahead.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Numi, Brother Mose. Mose, last week I thought I saw you at a soccer game in LA the other day.
You thought you saw me?
At a soccer game in LA.
You thought you saw me?
Yeah, I saw you, but I didn't say nothing. You was about 50 feet away.
You show me show me, bro.
Oh, I was going up the elevator. There was so much traffic passing by.
Oh, you say me not traffic?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you see, Mose.
I mentioned it last week on the show that I was taken to see the Brazil game, and that was a very privileged opportunity for me to go and watch the game with 70,000 people.
Wow!
I couldn't imagine that there would not have been Belizeans there, because Belizeans love football, and a chance to see Brazil is a great chance. I got to shout out my bedroom, Roger Anderson, for taking me out. My daughter and her husband, we went to the game. And to sit in a stadium with 70,000 people, watch Brazil, was quite an experience to have. Give thanks. They should have been holler though, because it should have been make a...
still holler.
My company built that wire that from scratch. Yeah, we were responsible for
quite a stadium, no? It's quite a stadium.
Yeah.
So that you do the wiring for the stadium?
And we hung up all the large TVs up there and everything. We got the best TVs in America when it comes to TV displays. The TVs in that stadium?
It's 360 degrees, right? From every point of the stadium you can see.
Whoa.
It's like a huge circle.
That is phenomenal.
But anyway, Moses, I was talking to my family.
I'm
prepared to go back there probably next week or so, just in case of this hurricane or weather. Anyway, the weather down there. But anyway, my main concern down there, my family was that coastal road, because we got a resort by the coastal road around the same area that's having a lot of problems as far as the drainage system down there. That's been going on there for decades.
Okay.
So this is not kind of strange to us because we got a lot of farms back there, we got resort back there. But I want to see the outcome of the road this week coming up to see how it stands the water coming into there. You know, when it comes to building roads, I hear you guys complaining about the roads breaking up on the coastal road. You know, as far as codes and everything, you guys don't go by codes. You know, when you build roads, the inland roads, George Price Highway, you might have a 4-inch depth for your pouring of your mix, but on a coastal road, you need to have 8 inches to 12 inches thick depth in order to survive that type of topography back there. It's different than inland, so you know, we're only about a quarter mile, half a mile from the coastal back there, so the soil back there is more different than inland soil. So you will see the move, you will see the roads move back there because they just using 4-inch thickness on top of their pavement. It's not no 8-inch thickness that they should be using back there. So you will be seeing more roads crack back there. Trust me. I grew up back there. They bounce back there and they coastal roads back there. You know, and I think we was doing a bad job.
You know, part of the problem that we have, part of the problem that we have is that very often the people who have the expertise are not very willing to come forward to give their professional opinions. So I am barely a journalist, and that's what I do. I don't have a degree in engineering, and you should have a degree in engineering, or you should be associated with this kind of work to have a loud voice at this time. What I can comment on is how a thing looks.
Right.
And so when I looked at it when it was being built, not when it flaked away, I thought to myself, this seems like a very thin surface. We were told by the chief engineer of the country that this is how it's done, and that this is adequate, and that this is the standard. Now, I can't go to him and say, no, that is not the standard. I have to go to somebody who is of that level of training to say, what is your opinion on what was said? Is this so? Is this your professional opinion? The problem is that in Belize, the bulk of contracts that are available, if this is your field, are government related. And so you are not going to have anybody go on the record at a time like this, because everybody have to watch what they say or watch what they, and they don't have one need to. You know, it's like, I don't need to come and sit on, because I want to put in my bid a couple months from now for some other road that is being built, and I want to be considered. So you don't have any eagerness or expertise for giving our opinion. So we know you're none. We are here the chief engineer, and nobody else who know engineer has said anything to say, well, to the contrary. So I can't come and jump up and say, I think that you're the talk nonsense, Mr. Chief Engineer. I feel like the road should have been a little thicker than that. But we accept, and we say that that's the truth, and we move on. So I'm glad that, you know, you are weighing in, you give your professional opinion. You have done roads before, so give thanks for that. You know, again, from just my point of view, it may seem thin, and the result that happened was not unexpected by me. I kind of felt this is what happened, that the road looked like soda biscuit, and that will happen.
The proof was in the pudding, right?
You catch feelings. It looked like soda biscuit.
It is what it is.
Now, if that is standard where we have, if soda biscuit that's we standard,
who
if you say that that's not good enough.
Right. If we cool with that, then we cool with that.
Yeah.
I think definitely coming back to your previous point in response to the caller, that was one of the criticisms of the John Briceño administration, that it took them very many months, if not a year, if I'm not mistaken, for the first press release. I mean, it's one of the administrations that does the least press conferences. And I think we were coming out of the Dimba administration where he had a lot of press conferences. Not to say that they may happy with what happened at their press conferences, but that going from having these to not having these definitely impacted us. And like you said, now we're just relying on, if I see you at a launch of something, or if I see you in another capacity, then I'll try to get you on all the national issues that I'm not hearing about. So what I'm hoping is that, you know, these leaders You tap in, you make yourself more accessible to the people, as the caller reminded. Remember, you work for us, right? This is our monarchy where you rule and we respond. This is supposed to be a collaboration where you put yourself up for the bid, to be in charge, to manage resources, to be in charge of resources, not to be in charge of people, to be in charge of funds as well. So you do need to answer to us because we pay taxes. And even people who are unemployed and don't pay taxes, once you hit the store, you pay GST. So you are paying a tax. So I'm hoping that they listen, because I know they listen to criticize. Paul Ferguson actually clipped me because he said, we know big him up, how he had the first food truck. And I had to remind him about Megan Beans, because I'm not that young. I remember Albert Street, and I remember Megan Beans, and I remember Megan Beans that got at different events. So I don't know where he to think or talk, but I think it's very important that we learn history. Because when we learn the history, we know what go on. We know that when we think we are the first, we are one of many, right? Right? Very, very important. So yeah, we need to have our leadership be more open with the people. Consultation is a must. You need to ask us what you're going to do with those funds and resources that you've gotten in our name, and as the caller said, that the young people and the children, I believe, will have to be responsible for. I'm going to want to get into that thing, but we do have a break. So we're going to take that break.
Call a break.
Call a break. I don't do that straight away from me, but call a break.
Call a break.
The Office of the Prime Minister invites you to the National MSME Roadshow 2024. Join us for free workshops in marketing using AI, finance, business planning, and customer service. Connect with financial institutions for access to finance opportunities, meet with key government agencies, and showcase your business at the Roadshow Expo in an effort to get more locals to buy Belizean. We will be in Orange Walk Town, June 13th to the 15th, PG, June 27th to the 29th, Corozal, July 11th to the 13th, Benke, July 25th to the 27th, San Pedro, August 15th to the 17th, Key-Cocker, August 23rd to the 24th, Pelmopan, August 29th to the 31st, Hopkins, September 13th to the 14th, San Ignacio, September 26th to the 28th, Tangriga, October 10th to the 12th, Placencia, October 18th to the 19th, and Belize City, October 24th to the 26th. Sign up today for the National MSME Roadshow. For more information, follow us on Facebook at Beltrade or call us at 880-3737. Sign up today for the National MSME Roadshow. Let's get your business on the road.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest latest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
Good morning and welcome back to Creme FM XTV's WB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes on this Monday morning, 1st of July 2024. My name is Numi Usher. I'm here with Mose, Hyde, and as we mentioned in the news, and a couple months ago we had Miss Early Skill. Good morning, Early. I hope you're doing well. And she was here, unfortunately, on the discussion of our Cyber Crime Act or Cyberbullying Act. And again, this morning we read in the news that there are incidences of cyber crimes, right? I don't know what the story behind everything. Really, I'm not interested, not to say I'm not interested in what is happening to people. I'm saying I'm not interested in people to use that language there, but maybe that's too early for morning, but I don't really move by people crutch life. That for the world, live how you live, that you. My issue is when private information, private photos, intimate photos are given or put into the public domain. That's my issue. As in to say, I don't judge people's life, live how you live, but we do not have the permission to just put people out there. The Commissioner of Police has said if you have those videos and you're diffusing them or you're sharing them, you're posting them, to stop posting them. But I think it goes a little beyond not posting them. And this is what, when Erlis was here, she was discussing with myself and Nuri, is that she feels, and this is our sentiment where, damn, one of the days where the comment section underneath WB was just wild, chaotic. Because they called out a person that is a known offender of, outing women, sharing women's nudes on Facebook. I didn't even know that you could have do that on Facebook because I know they have community guidelines. But what she and other women were saying is that they don't feel protected by the state. We do, yes, have a cyber crime act, but she was saying that she has tried to access that office. I also tried to look it up online. Basically, it just directs you to the police department. And so you have to go to the police department and they can give you information on the cyber crime division. But I think that women are very vulnerable. Unfortunately, no matter who in the material, it's always the women where we get frowned upon, where we're down upon, and they're always strange to me because we live in an era of nudes. Like, well, not unfortunately, but a lot of talking phases. As soon as they get to a certain point, or like they have unhinged people who just end up in your inbox, slide into your DMs, the first thing people that ask are nudes. And so we can't run away from the fact that people will send provocative, intimate images, videos of themselves. But like I said, the issue is how these are dealt with. I feel like when people send anything to you, it shouldn't be you decide, okay, well, revenge, and then I will just share at will and try shame you and try bring you down. And so I had asked when Earlies was here, but I will ask again if the police department or somebody from very specifically the cyber crimes division could come and discuss with us. I would really like to know more about the act. I see you have it online. I downloaded the PDF to read it, but I would really like to make we have the discussion of how we can protect our young women. First of all, minors not even supposed to, you know, I don't know if we have a child pornography act, but I know in many countries, diffusing images of minors that were serious crime. So I think what's happening is people's reputations have been destroyed over the years, and then there's no provision or protection, or some people feel like there's not enough protection from the state. But I don't know what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so everything you said I respect and you're on point. I just want to add that to the sisters especially who get exposed, I just would say, who amongst us not have sex? Who?
Just the ones that take our vote to celibacy again.
Yeah.
You're right.
We have sex. And one good number we from time to time, as we go through phases, do a live video. Again, thing that is done in a privacy of your bedroom. We live in a time where part of the technology now is set up that everything moves at the speed of light. So obviously back in the days, people try to spite people, we understand that, but the ability to spite they're at one level now where it's instant. But I just want for all the family, knowing what we go through today, and since everything get pushed out, that we understand that we not do absolutely nothing wrong.
You're right.
And like I say, that like, well, people must do the sex right now as we do this talk show. You must got people do sex while they watch this talk show. But that
highly likely.
Very likely, right?
Highly likely.
But the reality is that if somehow one video get leaked out, then everybody pile in and make a judgment of people. Again, as if though they don't have sex too. So there's no judgment for people who have sex, or even judgment if somebody decide that in a life they want to be a porn star. That is on them. The thing is that none of these, at least from we understanding of how the thing work, none of these people
have
consented to have what they do in our bedroom or in our bed with adults with adults, to make it become public broadcast material.
Right.
And that is horrifying. Who want that? I would never want one video of me become public. The only video I want that this right here, talk show Mose. I don't want bedroom Mose. They all over the place. That where bedroom Mose, a bedroom Mose. But again, we don't forget in our space we part now we condemn and somehow go on judgment against people where everybody they do, insofar as adults. Now when it involves one child and different matter.
Right.
So to the sisters and their family and their friends, feel no shame, no.
No, there's no judgment here.
Feel no shame, no. And not make your spirits get crushed. No, that's easier said than done, because I tell you, in your shoes, if bedroom Mose up on YouTube and Facebook and people WhatsApp and just to show, and then people, examine my belly, my back, my motion, my skill, and got it for full examination. That I want. That a private intimacy, you don't want that like that, but that would have been, I'd have to walk the walk.
Right.
The thing is that I want to constantly remind myself that, you know what, that, and we have to be strong in this, and people to be hypocritical, where one condemn you and whatever, when, at the end of the day, the reason why we got 8 billion people on planet Earth, that because you had 8 billion instances of a man or woman without clothes having sex. So we got 8 billion proof that this is what adult human beings do. They have sex.
It's like this YouTube video I watched over the weekend. There are two things when necessary for human survival. One is food and the other is procreation. That's just what it is. And I think they have two conversations here. They have the conversation of we are not to judge consenting adults and what they decide to engage in. And also two is that we actually need legislation where deal with people like this. You see, they have two things that need to happen. We need to be open-minded to understand that, listen, if the night would turn to day, even some people where they point finger and share video would have a lot to answer for. As in to say, we not got no place to judge because we probably did the same or worse. And that's just facts. But that said, is that how people, because we know that culturally, we're still in I call it the scarlet letter. We're still the Hester Prynne people. And if you notice, Hester Prynne, if people read the Scarlet Letter, she never did that by herself, right? But that never the two people get emblazoned with the Scarlet Letter. Now one person get the Scarlet Letter as a daughter and had to walk the walk, and it was the woman in that case, and I'm still there with it. So my thing is, because we're not culturally evolved in that sense, we still the judge women, and only the women take the licking at these situations. We need to have legislation. Okay, I'm gonna find, and I thank you for saying that I don't have no judgment, you don't have, and nobody should have any judgment for these young women where they're not women when they live their life, they're adults, they are free to engage how they engage. But culturally we're not there yet. We do judge people, and there are detrimental consequences to people, private, intimate moments being shared as it's a public information. And so we need this cyber unit. That the next one, wake up cyber crime unit. They're like, where are you? You're supposed to do an information campaign. You're supposed to, this thing happened over the weekend. You're supposed to be everywhere this morning as well, discussing. And Carla, I see you, I know we have a break, but let me just, I know you were trying to say something. Good morning.
Yes, greetings to the Imperial Majesty, big up the Father, and like what I was saying, this nation here, I think the people themselves last way. I made the blame that the politician on TV, but when I look at this whole nation, the people itself lose it. We don't got that again. We have a law where the last government put in a place to put a curse on this country. Section 53 law with no referendum, all these things. So much people putting in a government when they go in a jail with the dark boat. And then go and they do this state of emergency. They lock up people when they need to get locked up because of money thing. If they shall not start, I believe we need to repent and so the government away. We need to change the dirty ways. We need to that's where they walk at the bad mind. The evil. All that big rich man with that money. We use up the girl, lock up there in a house. And we got about thousands of politicians and rich people believe in a Freemason and lodge. People want to touch their thing and I believe that I believe our secret society. But before we wash it, we need people to save it. And I did talk to Brother Kareem and Brother Mala When you say what tourism and police, they go because who get in a power, no know how to get in a power. That the Belizean people, activists and they put in a power, and we got the blueprint. We know how to run this country, but when you feel like we don't know how to run it to ourselves, when that's where the builder with the stone where the builder refused. And that's our people in the society will know how to work this thing. You know, around this country we're supposed to go on national youth movement because that then you change the youth and people and some of them are godly people. The streets are full of blood. What do you think this hurricane will come? This hurricane will come because, not because God hates it, but the blood needs to wash off of the street. Too much evil. The scent of blood. That the people all over this country, living in this country, sleep. People, young people die every day. And that's the emergency what they do to get your youth there. I tell Brother Karim that $3 million your whole house, 90 man that jail, the 3 months. 3 million. We could have done start this national youth movement because it got together and it's struggling. They go to the young lady, expose the young lady. This is show how the country, man. I very, very sad news in all and I see it. And I hope the people of this country repent, man. Now the poor water because it's sad before we reach. We never reach here. That's why I said, give me internet and give me cable with no instruction manual to say, we are different want to change this when we don't get it to here. Have a great day.
All right, brother.
All right. It reminds me of that song Wild Girl Work where the Rasta select them job. Remember that everybody get touched when storms come. So I wouldn't go that route that you said a lot. Some might agree with, some might other like But we do have a break, so we just want to accommodate that call. So we'll take that break now and stay with us. We'll come right back.
Here's how to be a part of Benny's Homecation in 3 easy steps. First, download the B-Bucks app and sign up to be eligible. It's fast and easy. Then, shop at any Benny's location or Benny's entity. Remember to choose products from our monthly Homecation jackpot categories to earn entries. Now you can earn B-Bucks with purchases made and be a part of the Benny's Homecation jackpot for a chance to win the $10,000 grand prize in December. Win the ultimate Homecation with Benny's, quality and savings.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow due to the annual surplus and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
right, and we're back. And we're better on our last leg before we close the show. Definitely, I think, and I'm hoping, and I'm not just asking, it's something I've been really, really requesting, because cyberbullying have a wide gamut, right? You have from people just to be very awful in the comments. We had a whole discussion on, there's a program from another media house that they have, and for their comment section is wild. So you have from that, where it's just comments so people make to another person, to like stalking people, commenting, and that a little bit of what earliest minute talk about. And then you have this what people call revenge porn, right? Where people, without the consent of the person that is videoed or photographed, their private and intimate material is put in a very public space. And we know the consequences of that fully lie on the women, you know. Then the one will take the full consequence and the full brunt. And so I guess because the cyberbullying unit has not been able to condone hard on people, which it's very easy to figure out who decimates these images or these videos. We need to fix our legislation. We need to have people know that they're protected. But like you said, if because people can't be protected and everything else, then I guess you need to be real careful on these streets with your images. And it's unfortunate sometimes, and we've seen cases like that where people are unaware with our next violation, right? People are unaware that they're being filmed, that they're being photographed, and so there need to be actions even for that. You know, that if there is a case where you never consent to be photographed or videoed and you never agree to that, there should be protection in that regard as well. I know in the special sitting at the House there was a sexual harassment bill that was proposed. But definitely we need to look, like what you say, all of us have to catch up with 2024, right? And to say that we live in our very image-driven and very digital world. So just like our finances really need to step up because Belize is isolated when it comes to digital payment, we need to also get our legislation down pat when it comes to cyberbullying, because it affects lives devastatingly. A lot of these consequences are unreversible for people. Like, people can't just switch it back once it's gone, and we know the society we live in. We might do all kind of things in the dark, but in the light, we have some of the most puritanistic and conservative people.
Because having personal experience, I can tell you that it's crushing.
Right.
And so, so Mike on. So it's a crushing thing. It's the equivalent to the spirit and to the mind of somebody taking a baseball bat to you and cracking your knee. It's and long-lasting effects. Like it's really a crushing blow. So, I met the aunt of one of the basketball players that went to Argentina in LA, and she was giving me an account of what her nephew experienced and how devastating it was.
Oh, those comments, right?
No, in particular because he is a Belize American, and that he was vicious, and that what her nephew experienced, that it crushed his spirit. So it's it's like this is what we are doing. The space which, when used constructively, can be so empowering, can be so uplifting, and we're seeing where it gives and it takes. We're seeing where it's good that it can create awareness in a second. There's a hurricane and you need information out. If you are up to date on all that's required to be prompt, Nemo, you can utilize it to the good, and you can be in control of the messaging. If you are not in it, then the message is wild, and then we pay the consequences for that.
Right.
Again, I see they say they're going to have a press conference. Just to kind of go back to that point, they said they're going to have a press conference, Press conference is analog, it's old school,
right.
and it has its place, but you really need to look at the fact that
the horses are outside the stable already.
You know, and really look at how to organize yourself. But again, the message is that we have to be conscious of the damage that is done.
Right.
And so we have to also make the people who are considering this type of action for you to understand exactly what you're doing, and think about whether or not you are prepared when somebody does it to you or to somebody that you love. But yeah, I think we're out of time. So 9 and 9, Larry G said.
Yep, that's what the man said. So we definitely want to thank all our callers.
I think we're going to last break. Or did we take the last break?
Sorry, yeah?
We don't, okay. I just make sure.
Right. Definitely want to thank all the callers, and everybody who watch stream. We really, really appreciate you. Thanks so much, Mose, for all your contributions and being
thanks
here.
For always the cutting, the button.
Yeah, the interruption, thanks for my interruptions, for real. Definitely, I need to thank the amazing crew here, Baka Zinc, Larry G, our Creme FM simulcast, JD McKenzie, our MCU this morning, Clifton Lewis on video, audio, and all the setup before we get here. Everybody we want to mention, but we really appreciate, thanks for always give with the honor and the privilege of being in your homes, your vehicles, or wherever it is, watch, stream, or listen from. Really, really appreciate it, and I feel the love when they're out there, and I thank you for that. But 9 is 9, so we have to cut it off here, 9:01 a.m. Hopefully we could do this all over again tomorrow, but for now, Belizeans, stand strong, stand firm. For now, we're gone!
Wake up, Belize. Another day is here. Wake up, Belize. We gotta keep moving, na. Wake up, Belize. Everybody gotta put the time in. Wake up, Belize. Voice our opinion and place your calling. WUB. Be yourself, see yourself, this is the show.